Hey, it's Cherie from Big Notes Get Votes. I hope you are well and in good voice. And that's kind of where I'm heading today with this video. I wanted to take you through my Singer's Vocal Journal, the tool that I give to my coaching clients to help them track how their voice is feeling and to look at some of the variables that can impact your voice, some of the external factors. And so today I wanted to take you through this template, which I'm going to give to you as well. You just need to click on the link and you'll be able to pop your name and email address in and I will send it right to you. So let's have a look. Firstly, why do you keep a vocal journal? Well, it's a chance for you to really track all of those variables that can impact your voice from day to day. And it's heightening your awareness around your voice use as well. So the idea of tracking for, say, 7 days minimum, but ideally 30 days, so that you can monitor all of the variables, the different elements from schedule through to sleep, through to hydration, nutrition, all of those can fluctuate over the period of a month. You can get a snapshot after 7 days, but ideally you would track it for 30 days. If you're a professional voice user and you're a high voice user, I think it's a really great skill or a tool to get into. Maybe every season change, just to check in and to really review, reflect, and refocus your attention on some of these elements that can be so impactful on how your voice performs. So this is even before you've added any singing techniques, tricks, tips, vocal hacks, whatever. Check in with these things, jot them down, and see if you can notice any patterns that emerge that can then inform you of what to adjust. So let's have a look. Page 1. There are 7 days worth of space here. So you can just print this out a number of times or you can complete it digitally. And you can see you're jotting in how much water you've had, how many hours sleep you had, any hormonal notes. Now, women have a roughly 28-day cycle. Guys actually have a 24-hour cycle. And so what we could look at from this perspective is the energy, the fluctuations in energy, and sometimes even in how you're feeling hormonally, tired, stressed, how this is impacting your voice. And believe me, it has an impact, even just down to when you might decide to practice. If you find that your energy levels are higher in the morning, and guys generally have a spike, testosterone in the morning, and then again in the evening, you can use this information to plan effective practices or plan sessions if you're in control of those elements. It's a good idea though just to be mindful of how your voice is impacted by any hormonal fluctuations. A fix could be simply adding a slightly extended warm-up if you're feeling a little clunky, say in the lead up to menstruation with the increase in blood flow and the different hormones that are going through your body. You might just want to add a little extra touch of warmth and agility and coordination to your vocal folds to mitigate that. Any nutritional notes that you're tracking, like do you notice that you have a little bit more mucus or phlegm when you're eating dairy products? Now, not everybody has this reaction to certain foods, but it's really good to know if you do, because what I would recommend that you would do is to modify your diet by taking some of these things out that you know don't serve your voice just in the 72 hours or the 3 days leading into any important performances or studio sessions. So you can use this as a guide to figure out what's working, what's not working, and then pull them out when it matters the most. So if you track for 7 days, it kind of looks like that, and you have a really good idea of what's going on and what impacts your voice. Then I like to create a little bit of a space where I can write down what it is I've actually been doing. So you can jot down your practices, any rehearsals, speaking. If you are working in a position where you're talking all day long, like a teacher, or anything that includes high voice use. Customer service, frontline, anybody who uses their voice regularly, because remember your speaking voice is the same instrument as your singing voice, and we can really see some patterns emerging. Say if you're tracking throughout the week and you're talking all week long, come Friday and Saturday, you might already be slightly vocally fatigued from speaking prior into heading into your gigs. So again, it's just a consideration. Some of the things that you can do to look after your voice is to give it really suitable vocal rest. So that ties into how many hours of sleep you're getting each night, but also to allow maybe 20 minutes of vocal rest where you're not speaking post any high voice use. And tracking this and remembering how your voice is feeling can help you to make these right decisions of what to add in or what to take out. And then last but not least, this is where you can really get specific on the daily voice observations. How does your voice feel first thing in the morning when you wake up? How does it feel before you go to bed? And how does it feel after singing or any high voice use? And you would just jot that down. So it's a really simple 3-page document with one extra little page for notes there if you want to jot down anything else that jumped out at you. But we're really just tracking what we do every single day and taking a second to reflect and review if any of those day-to-day actions impact our voice positively or not so positively. So if you want to track your voice, just grab this vocal journal by popping your name and your best email address wherever you see the link to download this, and you can have it, track it. If you want to share for accountability what your results are, if you need a bit of help, you have some questions, just leave me a comment. And I look forward to seeing how this vocal journal can help you get to know your voice better.